Welcome back to Let's Play Rome Total War episode 85, and today is the day, my friends. Today we finish it, or at least we sort of finish it. We finish step 2 out of 3. Today we will capture our 50th province for the Roman Empire, and with that the game will declare that I have beaten the Imperial Campaign for the first time. However, I will not be satisfied with this victory. Like I have reiterated many times, victory will not be assured until I see that the Brutii and the Scipii are wiped out once and for all, and there is just one true Roman Empire. But we do have things to deal with before we can go about accomplishing our ultimate goals. We have 2 barbarian uprisings to deal with, one near Oscar and the other near Batavorum. So first things first, Captain Clement has... I like the general grievous of Rome Total War, by the way. Always fucking coughing, right? Anyway, there are 5 units here. I don't know what they are. But what is my garrison like here? It's not bad, so right. Gnaeus Corvinus, I need you to take some early legionary cohorts and a unit of archers, and I will need you to deal with this. Last episode, by the way, we captured the statue of Zeus Wander, which was a really nice little bonus for us, and it's actually made public order everywhere, just sky high. So we are now in a much stronger position now to start moving some units out of cities and get some other stuff done. So that means I think we could launch our invasion of Tingi in a very, 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 very close future now. But right, you haven't quite won yet, Gnaeus Corvinus. We're not winning until then. Oh, it's going to take you another turn to reach him, isn't it? Right, damn it. We'll deal with him in the next turn then. But we should start making plans to move out of Corduba and into Tingi, because we do have the opportunity now. I'm currently upgrading the barracks first, so I think once we have the army barracks up, I can retrain these legionary cohorts, and then I'll be satisfied to say, yes, we can leave the city. But I am going to train some extra auxiliaries while we do that, just so we have a garrison ready. And you know what, we need a spy as well. We are going to need a spy to have just skulking around in the area. Not going to bother with an assassin though. And actually, we'll do the spy first, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. Right. So let's quickly deal with the other barbarians then before we deal with other important issues of the day. A few have just popped up near Batavorum. They popped up during the big flash flood we had to deal with, and then we're actually going to deal with the ones outside Borders Home next, because we do have the resources to deal with the Borders Home rebels now, which means we can start freeing up these trade routes once more and re-establish communications with Vicar Scoffy. So Tiberius Lucilius, you're just going to take, well, it's just 1 unit actually, so Tiberius Lucilius, you're just going to take yourself and have some happy hunting, so happy hunting. Oh, come on, literally they're running away when I just give them 1 unit who's like a family member, right. Kill them properly this time. See that Captain Tansrud, who should really be in Asia Minor or something, is killed once and for all. Right, thank you. 49 men, which suggests it's just 1 unit of warband. Yeah, he does have an anti-cavalry advantage then, but either way, he definitely doesn't have a morale advantage, which means actually I can just do a shock charge into his back or something, give him a run around, and his morale will just break like Batman's back when on Bane's knee. So men do grow tired of sleep, love singing and dancing sooner than war, by the way, so we do need to keep up the war momentum.
Let's be done with this lot, then to the wine and women!
Sounds like a plan. Right, you know the deployment, you go here, and then we'll start the battle. Right, start the battle. Right, so they're actually deployed really, really close by, so what we're going to do is, we're going to start building up some momentum, and then we're going to just tornado around them, and we'll just get into their back when they become the least aware. See, that's the thing cavalry have over these silly barbarians. We have momentum, and they're running away. Oh, they're not running, right, they're repositioning. Right. Keep moving around them. We're gonna whirlwind around them. We don't have pilums or anything because they're silly, stupid barbarians. We don't have anything. These are just some local brigands who are still having a little bit of trouble adopting to my superior culture. They're turning around thinking, what am I gonna do? See, the entire unit turns to face. So what we need to do is we need to just time this when the entire unit doesn't turn and face. So, such as here, they're like just the outer ones are doing it. And you know what? Let's just go in. Get 1 nice big charge in, and then we'll pull out. So, not the best charge in the world. Right, pull out. We can do better than that. So pull out and try and trample a few of them while we're at it, and that's already reducing their morale. So that's already given us the advantage. And we did take out a few of their men. So just pull to here because they're charging against us now. We need to build up enough distance for to give me some momentum. They are quite spurred on, they are still quite eager, so yeah, the morale penalty doesn't last for too long because they do have their general in the unit, but he ain't really much of a good general. But there we go. That hasn't done too much to us again, but it's given us a little bit of a damage done against them. You know, everyone we do, we're killing off more of them. Though I did lose one of my men there, which isn't really brilliant, but oh well. Can't make an omelette without breaking the eggs once more. But right, come on, get into the back of them now. They are, no, come on, don't slow down. They are exposed and they're running away. He's withdrawing from battle. That's what he's doing. Right, we can take him now. Got him unaware. Oh, he turned around at the last minute, but it didn't really matter. I got into him. Right, start killing them off, lads. Start killing them off. Come on. Come on. Right, we've got their morale right at the gutter now. Come on. Let's shake them. We can do this. Keep scaring them. Keep being your awesome self, Mister. Who are you again? Tiberius Lucilius. Come on, keep at it, Tiberius. You can do it. Go on, son. Getting better at this. Go on. That was a good stabbing maneuver against the captain where you didn't quite get him there. Right, come on, finish him off then. These silly bad. I mean, they're like a slight step above those farmers we have to keep putting down. These like ones who are armed, but even then, they got wiped out so easily.
The gods be praised! The enemy's hearts are full of fear, and now they
finish him. The Germanians and the Gauls and the Britannians will never rise again, you silly barbarians. I wiped them all out nicely. So just enjoy being dead now, please. That's all you have to look forward to now. I'm sorry, but it is true. You're fucked. You're out of here. It's game over for the barbarians. I wiped your tribes out long ago. The only barbarians who I permit to live now are the Scythians because I can't be bothered dealing with them.
Worthy of Roman arms.
And that was a good clear victory for us then. So we did lose 2 men in the battle, unfortunately, so it isn't a perfect victory, but either way, we did a okay job there. And a collision at sea, by the way, can ruin your entire day, which is very true once more. But right. Victory for us here, and a nice little retinue expansion, so he's got a barbarian turncoat now, so thank you, that gives him more experience when fighting barbarians. But the only barbarians once more are the Scythians, who are way too far to the east for me to deal with, and they're also an ally of me. Not a useful ally, but an ally still. Anyway, Placus for Harsh, you have to take your entire Borders home garrison and deal with Captain Alfhui. Let's get rid of him now. It's just mainly warband, his army, so I think our auxiliate should outdo him and pin him and kill him. But here we go then, so it's 337 men to me with 2 command stars against Captain Alfhui. He has 233 men, the strength ratio is 2-to-1 in my favour. And he has 3 units of warband, 1 of naked fanatics and the rebel general. So the only units which should give us trouble are the fanatics and the general. But our general should be able to kill his general, and then we'll use our general to get in the back of his naked fanatics, which should break them. Naked fanatics do tend to break easy, I've seen now. Especially rebel ones, probably because they're very ill-trained, but we can get into them and kill them.
The auspices have been taken, and gods be praised, nothing can be found to deny us victory today. With such portents, we need only march upon the enemy. Over there stand the rebel slaves. They are braver and more worthy than men of their type have any right to be. They have been led here by strutting fools and blustering morons. Now they will pay the price. I have fought these men many times, and even now they must be praying to their false gods for mercy. They will have little enough of it from me. And now, to arms! Let us harden our hearts and think of Rome and all we can do for her. Then we will do our duty to Roman honor!
Thank you very much there, Mr. Placus. Right. So we're really going to be much of a deployment strategy here. It's going to be, if the enemy does try to charge us prematurely, it is going to be Town Watch at the front. They're going to be the ones sponging the charge this time. I know they'll probably break as soon as they get charged, but it keeps the auxiliaries safe, who aren't really that much better. So, you know, I'm not really fighting with the cream of the crop this time around, so I have to, you know, preserve what I can. So there we go, just make 2 lines, and then we'll have a general at the back ready to do my dirty work. But right, 3, 2, 1, let's start this battle. Yay! I've noticed that the barbarians, or at least the rebels, have stopped scum deploying for a while now. I don't know why, but I don't mind. Means they're not being assholes anymore. But right, Town Watch are going to be the front line. I know it's not exactly the most fun job in the world, but unfortunately someone has to do it, and it's going to be you. Then we have to deal with these. We've got 1, 2, 3 units of Warband, 1 unit of Naked Fanatics on the end, and then the General is just at the back waiting to make his move. So we don't really have any problems with this battle, I believe. Just got to pin the enemy, flank them with the cavalry, and then we'll just start ramming and ramming and ramming and ramming and stabbing and stabbing and stabbing, and we'll win. Simple victory at the end of the day. Just got to navigate this big forest though, but I don't think it'll provide any trouble for us. I mean, these are some huge trees, by the way, like absolutely massive trees. So big that it really buggers up the pathfinding of all my men. Like I have to it turns them blind or something. They sort of like scrape their face on the side of a tree as they try to navigate around it. Yeah, the education program in my army probably could use some improvement, couldn't it? But right, either way, you guys just try and march past the trees. It looks like the barbarians are going to start making a move. They're just hyping up though, which is a little bit of an annoyance to me, but fine. We'll just have to fight them when they're hyped up, I guess. I mean, they're actually hyping up quite prematurely, so we might be able to, they might lose some of that morale bonus to get from it as well. But right, Town Watch, you're going to line up here now because they're just moving a little bit closer to you. But knowing these idiot barbarians, they will probably just charge without orders because that's what they like to do. General, you're just making your way up, doing your own thing. But right, we're going to make our lines ready, and then the Town Watch will take the brunt of the charge, but I am going to try and box them in with the auxiliaries. That's going to be my strategy now. So, Town Watch, get ready. Enemy is not charging in, they're still hyping up. They're really just trying to scare me, aren't they? Oh well, my guys are ready. It's just a staring competition now, actually. Oh, well, come on. These guys are showing quite good temperament for a barbarian, actually. Normally they just run in and give me. All silent on this battlefield. It's just one big stare off. Well, we'll make the first move then. Get in there, lads! Get rid of them. You lot get in there as well. You lot get in there as well, right? Town Watch aren't going to last long in there, so auxiliaries, it is now imperative you start getting around the sides and doing your amazing flanking work now. Same goes for you guys. Get around the sides and do some flanking. First lot of Town Watch are already starting to break, so you guys need to throw yourselves into the mix now. And you guys also throw yourselves into the mix. You guys get in there, try and chase down the ones who are trying to chase down me. And General, you go kill their General, because yeah, all my Town Watch have now broken. Town Watch are not exactly the best unit in the world, we have already established that. So auxiliaries is now all on your shoulders. Win me this battle, and anyone who is not doing anything, I will be pulling them up on that. Right, you two guys, go and kill those ones at the rear. General, how are we doing against the enemy General? Yeah, we're doing fine, because obviously I've got my big armoured lads defending my General. He's got a few guys who don't wear shirts, so yeah, we've got this one won very, very simply. Okay, that's him now. Good.
And now his men fear us. It is time
right, General,
to press the attack.
Start getting in the back of the enemy and start breaking down their morale. They're without a General, so therefore they're going to start losing all their morale. And yeah, look at that. 2 units are routing at once. That's good. Right, let's get a 3rd and a 4th routing, and then we can call ourselves victorious for today. So start pulling in and just massing on the remaining enemies. Town Watch have reformed, by the way, so they've managed to reform somehow. So Town Watch, I don't know, you can come back to a battle if you feel like it, though you're not exactly going to be very useful to me, but they were useful in a way that they did get the initial charge and bought my auxiliaries time to get into position, and yeah. Come on, there's still quite a few of them left. Let's see how many we can mop up. Come on. Let's not leave this being sloppy now, shall we? We want to just get things done here. You know, because once we got this battle out of the way, then I can focus on capturing province number 50. Which means I will now have an even bigger Roman Empire, a true Roman Empire, but not a united one yet. That's next. That's my next stage towards ultimate victory. This is major victory though. Like, the minor victory was just getting control of Rome. The major victory was taking hold of 50 provinces in my Roman Empire. The ultimate victory will be wiping out the Scipii and the Brutii and having just one united Roman Empire. Oh, it's like a dream, isn't it? Like a dream. I'm living out the dream of Julius Caesar. Since the House of Julii were the faction who historically overthrew the Senate and took control of Rome, and the Brutii were just acting like dickheads, and the Scipii were just kind of irrelevant at the time. They were only really there for Carthage and the wars against Hannibal, and then the Scipii just kind of went, yeah, that's about all our historical significance sorted out, we're just gonna leave. But it was a good ride while it lasted. Yeah. Now we're just going to sit in Africa with all our armies and have nothing to do. Right, who's left? We haven't quite finished them off yet. We've got two. Right, they're actually quite far away. We've got one somewhere around here. I should be able to spot them. They're over here, I think. Right, yeah, he's got away. He's way too far away. It's not even worth your time, Town Watch. And the other one, I believe, are just about to leave. So, you know what? We'll triple speed this one. I think we've killed all we can catch up with. So, good battle overall, I guess. We win. Simple as that again. And there we go, good victory for us. So Placas Fahaj brought 337 men, while Captain Alfui brought 233. I killed 213, he killed 115, so I did take quite a few casualties, but they're all expendable units who we very quickly replaced. And overall there's only 20 of them left, and there's still 239 of mine left. So Fas et ab hosta docere, it is right to learn even from the enemy. I didn't really learn anything from this enemy though. At least I get a trait increase though, which is a good commander, so 2 command stars go to Placas, and now get back in Borders home and get me some things going on in there, some retrainings and some buildings please, because Borders home has been choked by barbarians for too long now. I need to do some catch up. Oh, by the way, this guy has a pet idiot for some reason. Neat. Right, build a temple to Ceres or some, actually no, build up a new forum. We need that, but right. Still got 8,000 denarii left to spend now, so we need to start making plans on what we should do. I've noticed Domus is a very weak territory, which is funny because the Brutii sort of like threw everything at taking that back off the Gepid tribe, and now they've just left it to rot again. Oh well, I'll take it if they don't want it, but we still have the Brutii who are dangerously close to Lazygus, which we will need to deal with, and we do have a few Brutii just wandering around my territory, which I really shouldn't be taking too kindly to. But I do anyway, because I'm a nice soul. What can we do in Sicily, by the way? We've done rebuilding our armies here, but we can probably take advantage of their nice facilities here and get some more legionary cohorts up and running. And then we should also look at what else we could do here, which is we are currently training some new Praetorian cohorts. I don't think there's really anything else I want to train in these armies. So what we're going to do is I'm going to let Masana just finish doing its training, and then I'm going to send both armies at once, because we have a public order bonus now from the statue of Zeus, which means I can send both of these armies at the same time to Lillibæum, and then we could just, you know, we could just kill it just by sheer overpowering it. And then also we're going to start moving out of Erimnium next turn and start making our way to Carthage. So we do have it all going on now, but I think we can't really have anything else go on until the next turn, for we still need to recover from our attack on Corinth. So we're going to jump to the next turn, and we're going to see what's going to happen. Things are going to happen, of course. I'm just not sure what. I really do need to start thinking about moving out Segestica soon, by the way. Get some retraining done. How did I forget to do this? Right, we'll deal with Segestica very soon. Either way, next turn, please. So it looks like the Brutii finally decided to counter-attack and lay siege to Campus Lazygus. They're only sieging with one army though. It looks like the other one might just be wandering off, or it's going to wait until it wants to join in. As it stands it's probably not... oh, by the way, Gaius Julius is now called Gaius Victor. He likes that. But we've got some Praetorians, some Auxiliaries, another unit of Praetorians, another unit of Auxilia, a Ballista and a Hastati. So we've got a mix of the good and the bad, really, and yeah, I think I should probably not die in this siege, so I think I'm going to hold them out, because I don't want to sally forth, because there is Manius Lanius nearby, and I don't want to pull him into a battle if I sally forth, otherwise then it's going to become a bit chaotic for me. Other things to deal with then, end of turn report, yeah, not doing too well on the financial front, just kidding, I've got 40,000 denarii. Plague has hit Trier though, not good. I'm going to have to recover from that. Most advanced faction, by the way, has gone back to me, so me and Egypt just like passing this title around now. Faction announcements, by the way, Livia's died, but Appius Marcius now has a priest of Bacchus, a silk merchant, and Tertius Penance has a pet lion and a grain merchant. And other news, let's see. Spurius Cocceianus has a procurator and a master smith, and games have been held in Corduba, Aquincum, Fermon, Campus Lazygus, and Syracuse. Good. Good. That's probably areas where I've had Brutii and Scipiad prisoners who I just like to feed to the lines now. By the way, Batavium has some cavalry stables, Deva, some highways, Parma, a great farm, and Vicus Marcomanni has finally upgraded its walls. And recruitment report, still quite a lot recruited. Arimnium, some legionaries, Batavium, some Praetorians, Caralis, some earlies, Mediolanium, some auxiliaries, Levarvum, some light auxiliaries, Massilla, some legionaries, Vicus Gothi, some earlies, Apollinia, some legionaries, Croton, some archers, and Auxilia from Aquincum, Fermon, some earlies, Messana, some Praetorians, Syracuse, some legionaries, Corinth, some legionaries, Corduba, a new spy, and Larissa, a new assassin. So we've got other fun things to play with today. So let's deal with assassins and spies and all that first. So I do have my new assassin in the area. So let's see, Aulus Mus. Can you get rid of their assassin? Because I don't like him hanging around. 95% chance to kill their assassin. Good. My assassin is superior. Come on. Oh, come on! 95% and you still miss? This is some XCOM bullshit here. Like, seriously, that is some serious XCOM. Why is it when I have like a 2% chance I kill the enemy, but when I have like a 95% chance I don't? Someone got their percentages backwards, right? Try and kill Nero Platorus. Nah, actually no, every time we fail he gets stronger, right? But we only have a 4% chance to kill. Oh, come on, the Cocceianii are heir to the Brutii throne? Oh, come on, I don't want to have to start causing family rifts. I don't want... whatever. Try and kill Tertius Virius because he's a virus and he's got a high chance to die, so go for him. That siege, by the way, is frustrating my progress on an attack on Porylicium. I really should take Porylicium soon because I know it's a territory the Brutii I have incredible trouble trying to hold on to. But it does look like the Brutii are reinforcing Athens, so I think it's going to be a joint operation between Larissa and Corinth to take back Athens. Well, we're not taking back Athens, of course, we're just liberating Athens from the Brutii. So yeah, we're going to probably cool the coals on our campaign down there for now. Right, other things we could do. And I'm sorry, by the way, folks, if there's errors in my commentary. I have a blocked nose and it's a bit annoying. I'm going to have to get some tissue soon or some nice Vic, right? Other things to do then, we're pretty much done on the barbarian front apart from the ones in Iberia who we need to quickly deal with. So let's get those dealt with now. So Captain Kemen, it's time for your reckoning. Please get ready to be killed. And then I'm going to start making my move against Carthage. Oh, come on, he's still retreat. Right, he better not retreat out of my movement range, otherwise I'm going to be really pissed off. Right, good, we can kill him this turn. Right, get rid of him, because I don't want these stupid Iberian rebels just mooching around here anymore. I have attacks to launch. Right, here we go. So Captain Kemen has 193 men and I have 250, but the strength ratio is 6-1, which means Iberian infantry and peasants, yeah, the weakest of the lot basically. So, very weak army to take on, so I have my pilums, I have my archers. This should be a very easy walkover battle for us again. So let's just get rid of these guys quickly and then I can deal with other major attacks such as... I'm gonna start sailing for Carthage, which is something I'd really want to do.
The portents are bad, my friends, but I do not care. I know that I have brave men at my back, and only the enemy in front of me. Over there, the rebel slaves stand to threaten us all. Should they win, at best we will all die beneath their cruel whips. It turns my stomach just to gaze upon them. They have been whipped to the battlefield like cattle for slaughter. Many times I have faced this enemy, and many times I have beaten them. Today, when we win, this victory will be yours as much as mine. What we do today, we do as servants of the gods. Ask them for courage and strength. Honor them in your hearts, and they will aid us all. Look to your weapons, but also look to the heavens and raise a mighty shout in praise of the gods. Now, to battle!
Roman gods are superior to Iberian gods as well, not just the Greek gods. Right, anyway, let's line our battle up. So we've just got one big line of early legionary cohorts who are going to be throwing their pillums at the enemy, so that's going to be the main thing we have going for us. And we also have the archers bringing up the rear, or they're going to be bringing up the front, because I want them to start pelting the enemy with some nice ranged attacks. Not going to bother with fire arrows, or then again, we probably could, because they're going to break so easily, so yeah. And then last but not least, I've got my general. He's just going to be here doing the flanking work. Right, not really a lot of thought going into this battle because we don't really need that much thought going into a battle. It's a very simple kill all the rebels again. But oh, look at that, we finally mentioned that they've stopped scumbag deploying and then they're deploying at the other side of the map again. Good times, right. Start making your way over, get into pilloming range and get pilloming. Archers, I want you to target the peasants, they're the weakest unit and they're the most likely to rout, and then general, you start just bringing yourself up, please. Right, and then now we're going to fast forward because, Jesus shit, why do you guys have to go back to bad old habits? I thought we got you back into good habits of like deploying nearby and then we could just have a nice fun battle. Oh well, your loss, not mine. I'm the one who has the triple speed button here and the fire arrows, which are going to be soon jabbing into your skulls, your clothes, your legs, your arms, your torsos, anywhere that's flammable, basically. I hope you've used the extra oily hair gel, by the way, today, you Iberian folks. That's going to go nicely with my fire arrows. Right, everyone's marching up right so quickly actually, so it's at least isn't taking as long, but oh, there we go. First barrage of fire arrows just sort of like just zoomed out of us because of triple speeding. And yes, you are under attack, you silly Iberian rebels. Get ready for more of them though. Here comes the next volley, and are they going to charge forward? Yeah, no. I thought the Iberians would have got ratty over this again and just charged forward like idiots, but no, they're not. Alright guys, need to readjust your formation please, so let's try and make the formation a bit tighter actually, because there aren't really that many of them. So tighter formation please, so they're all, oh, god damn it, they're always on the move, aren't they? Right. Make a tight formation here and then just get ready to do your deeds please. And then we could just let the fire arrows just continue roasting these peasants alive since they don't really seem to mind it. Archers, we're still, yeah, there we go, here comes the next volley. Boom, 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 boom. Not really a lot of damage we're doing here, but it's a little bit at least. Right. General, you just keep moving around the back, you've got your orders, right, and you guys are going to start, yeah, there we go, now we're going to finish them off with a few pillums, so you're getting a lot thrown at you now. Pillums, fire arrows, and soon my insults, and then all my soldiers' insults, and then all my soldiers' swords into your throats. But yeah, no one likes the peasants. Fuck the peasants, they're just getting wiped out today. And yeah, the Scutari are going to counter with pillums of their own, but they're probably weak, shit, inefficient pillums. Right, general, go kill their general. We're ready to charge in now. Guys, get in there and do what you do best, please. So go on, have fun with your battle. Archers, ceasefire. General, get in there, general, before he gets away. Thank you very much. Right. We don't need to bother with pillums anymore, soldiers, but I'm guessing some of you haven't used all your pillums yet. Focus on going for the sword kill, please. Thank you very much. Right, you guys, just move in. Come on. And get into their sides, right. Those Iberian infantry won't last long at all, because, alright, yeah, there we go, they're already dying. See, Iberian infantry, absolutely terrible, and there goes their captain.
General is slain, and now his men fear us. It is time to press the attack.
Right, you may as well chase down those guys because they're just trying to run away as far as possible and not like directly into the exit zone which they decided to deploy right next to because fuck being intelligent and yeah.
The gods be praised! The enemy's hearts are full of fear and now they flee!
I'm going to end this battle because I know the enemy's going to take the piss and take ages to retreat, but there we go.
It's such a victory! The day is ours!
So 138 kills to me and 15 to them, so a very good achievement on our part, I guess. 55 of them did live to tell the tale, but I think we'll have shaken them up enough to get them wiped out straight up. So, you know, in war we must always leave room for strokes of fortune and accidents that cannot be foreseen, but whatevs. We got rid of those silly Iberian rebels nice and efficiently. So you make your way back to Oscar now because they'll be missing you, and I need to get ready to start moving out of Corduba very soon. So I do have my navy currently docked at Scalabis, so I'm going to ask them to make their move. So come on, Admiral Marcellus, please make your way to the port of Corduba, and you're going to be having some more moves very soon. So come on. Thank you very much. Right. We are still building up stuff in Cordoba, so we are getting a garrison ready so we can march out of there very, very soon. Parma, yeah, we could actually start looking at marching out of Parma soon as well with an extra army. Maybe just a captain-led army to provide some reinforcements. So let's add some early legionary cohorts to this army and a few archer auxilia. And just some general auxilia as well, because we need general auxilia in this army. So yeah, there we go. That's an extra army out of Parma, so I'll send those guys as reinforcements. But right, let's deal with other important things now. So Admiral Secundus, I need you to dock at the port of Arretium, please. And you'll be on a nice long voyage to Carthage soon, so I hope you're looking forward to it, because Arimnian's army is now ready. So I want all of you guys, please, to join up with Publius Julius, or at least all who can. You're not coming, Mr. General, and oh, right, there's not enough room, right? Everyone but the onagers gets to come on in this army. Basically, I don't need those onagers. Those could stay and defend the city. I don't know. I must have trained them by accident, but I've got superior heavy onagers here, which I want to use. So there we go. Let's just move you guys up, and there we go. Right, Publius Julius, I need you to dock that boat, and you're going to be making your way to Carthage very, very soon. You're going to attack Carthage, a weak town, and then you are going to be probably facing off wave after wave of revenge-seeking Scipians, but it'll be fun. You'll live. You'll live. Anyway, let's start rebuilding our forces here as well. Don't need to build anything too special. Just 5 units of legionary cohort will do, and that'll just be ready for anyone else who comes here looking to build up an army. Right, and how are we doing at Croton, by the way? I do see that there are pirates nearby, just doing their pirate thing. I can't get these fleets to merge, by the way, because of stupid bullshit. Oops, I didn't mean to do that either. Let's build a curia in Tarentum, by the way, just to keep building up our finances here. And what can we do in Croton? Well, we are pretty much building up our army in Croton. I am noticing that Tarentum doesn't have a governor though, but then again, Tarentum doesn't really need a governor because it's already pulling in way too much money, and it's got more than enough income as well, so, and public order. So actually, I'm going to leave Tarentum alone. Right, but what do we do about Greece then? Well, Corinth ain't happy, unfortunately. I think I'm going to start training some extra reinforcements out of Kydonia to help me out, as well as repair my ships. So get a fresh batch of early legionary cohorts ready. I might be sending them over to Athens to deal with any Brutii counterattacks. Thermon's building more troops. Larissa isn't building troops at the minute. Larissa should be building more troops. We are going to need them because I could attack Athens from Larissa, but I don't want to leave myself exposed to Thessalonica, which is the strongest city, or at least it was, but seems to have emptied out a lot of its strength, which I assume is encapsulated in Captain Herentilius, who has marched down to Athens and is planning his next evil act, or well, not an evil act, but probably more of an annoying act. So just get some legionary cohorts up and running, just get more of these guys, and get some archer auxiliaries to balance out the army, and then a unit of legionary, well, 2 units of legionary cavalry. Right, there we go then. So we've got some better troops under construction at Larissa now, so we can continue our marching orders. But I'm not going to bother with Campus Lazagus right now. I'm going to let the enemy come to me on that one. Do have some more rebels in Loviska who are annoyingly to deal with. Not too many of them, so I say we deal with them now, and then what are you like, by the way, Galerius Ammonius? Yeah, actually, Galerius Ammonius, you should be out marching, and I'm going to be sending where are you? Julianus Alenius. Yeah, I know you've got quite a bit of commander about you, but I'm going to have you govern Loviska for a bit, and then I'm going to have Galerius Ammonius. He is now going to march out. He's going to get rid of those barbarians, or he's just going to kick them out of the territory, make them the Brutii problem. We're going to march to Vicus Venede with this army, and then we can capture that, lure out this big Brutii army here, which is near Moses for some reason, and then we can probably capture Domus Dulcis Domus as a nice little bonus territory by sending out a cheap force from Vicus Gothi. But right, we've got those guys kicked out of the province. Now they're actually still my problem because they're now in one of my provinces. But I'm not really interested in dealing with them right now. So you'll just take a shortcut through that mountain pass and start making your way towards Vicus Venede. Right, you there, Julianus, you're going to make your way to Loviska. You're going to govern Loviska for a bit. I know you wanted to be a governor and stuff, but unfortunately plans change as the crow flies. That's how it goes. And Vicoscoffy, I've got plans for you in a minute, but right, you're not going to make it to Loviska this turn, are you? Right, that's a shame. Loviska, by the way, I'm just going to take you off auto management, of course. Let's start arranging some extra stuff for you to do. Do a great forum just for the extra income, and start recruiting some regular auxilia just to buff up our garrison a bit, because the Brutii might counter-attack if we're very, very unlucky. And meanwhile over here at Vicoscoffy, we do need to start building up our armies, so start getting some light auxiliaries, or well, not light auxiliaries, because I'm going to click on legionary cohorts. I'm being an idiot again. But yeah, some light auxilia would be useful, but then again, why go for light auxilia when you have archer auxilia? Then again, actually, light auxilia are quite useful. I mean, they're pretty good close range fighters, as in like, you know, cause they do basically deal impilums, so yeah, we'll use those. Right, that's all we can do this turn now, because I've spent all the money, so we're going to go to the next turn now, wait for the Brutii to make a move, see what we're going to do, but we are going to start moving towards Carthage very, very soon, as well as other places. So let's jump to the next turn and see what's going on in the rest of the world. Right, nothing of interest is going on in the rest of the world, that's what I'm going to tell you. Right, let's get some important moves going then, and then deal with all the other notifications of this. So first things first, Publius Julius, future Emperor, join up with Admiral Secundus, and you will now be making your way to Carthage. You'll arrive in about 2 or 3 turns, so have a fun voyage. 3 turns till he arrives, right. I worry that I won't be able to capture my 50th province today because things are taking a little bit too long because we've had barbarians to deal with and that. Lost quite a lot of money this time, actually, quite a substantial amount, so I'm going to have to be a bit more careful with my spending because Tarentum is suddenly like not making loads of money. Don't know why. Tarentum was rolling in it like the other turn and now it's not. That's a bit of a shame. But Trier is still suffering from its plague, which is always an annoyance for us. Egypt's become most advanced faction once more. Agent found, by the way, in Corinth. Yes, I know Corinth is trying to have me... Oh no, wait, there's a spy in Corinth. Right, fucking spies. Right, first thing first, assassin. And actually, Mr. Spy, you're going to Athens because I want you to keep an eye on the people of Athens so we can know when the right time to attack is. But then again, Thessalonica is now woefully defended. I think we could take Thessalonica, but it would encourage a big reaction from Brutii forces near Tillis, so it might not be the best idea in the world, actually. Right. Get into Athens and... Oh, fuck off. Right, we need a new spy. I hate it when that happens. Right. You spy, please. Right. Assassin, by the way, please don't give me some XCOM level bullshit. Kill him now. 85% chance. You can't blow it. Oh, come on! You are the worst assassin I've ever had the misfortune to hire. Slain by bodyguards. What the fuck? What kind of assassin are you? You're absolutely fucking useless, right? Worst assassin I've ever hired in my life. Get a new assassin, and I'm not prioritizing him. He's gonna... Oh wait, I can't. Can I do this? Oh, I can, right. He's been prioritized, so I want that assassin rid of because I don't want to suddenly find my family members dying. But Decimus the Cold-Hearted, who was Governor of Segesta, has sadly passed away now. Died of natural causes. So Segesta is in a bit of mourning now, but it's still doing quite good. Publius Julius has become married, even though he's now on his way at sea now. Manius Minutius now has a dancer. Valerius the Ugly has a pet lion and an overseer. Marcus Pennus has a treasurer. Tiberius Julius an astrologer, and Quintus Vinicanus has a pet lion. Lions are all the rage now. Construction report, by the way. Corralis has an arena. Alicia a curia. Numantia a forum. Segestica a cavalry stables, and Croton an aqueduct. And yeah, that's about it. Apart from the Conde Redon now has a better Temple of Jupiter, Sparta an academy, and Loviska an army barracks. Good, right? Loviska's getting stronger, stronger, stronger. Right, first he says, Julianus Elenius, you get into Loviska and start doing your thing. A lot of barbarians out for hire, by the way, but we're not after hiring mercenaries right now. Right, let's start off by building, we don't need to build anything right now actually. Actually no, put in a stone wall for the future, and now start building up some early legionary cohorts just to keep rounding out your troops, because you will march one day again soon, my friend. It's just that you're not marching right now. Oh, by the way, the siege of Campus Lazagus has been broken. Good, right. I think my movements into here must have scared the Brutii off. That's good. Chase down Manius Lanius and have him killed, please.
Moves depleted, sir.
Right, his moves are depleted. Right, since the siege has been broken now, that gives me time to start doing some more retraining and some repairs since the arena got damaged. Right, you stay there then, Gaius Victor, because there still isn't a lot we can do with you, but we will have you move out soon, probably towards Porylysium. But I want Manius Lanius out of the picture for good now. How are we doing at Quincum? We're doing alright, we're still building up. Gnaeus Julius, unfortunately, is just not really much of a fight of us, so we're not really going to move out of here anytime soon. So I'm actually not going to bother with anything fancy with this area. But let's improve the crop rotation and the highways to try and increase our trade traffic in the area, and so we could get a return on investment in this area. Right, other assassin.
Assassin ready.
Please kill Tertius Furious this turn. Don't let me down, because I'm starting to get a low opinion of assassins now in this game. Actually, I think we do have a good opportunity to march out of Apulinia and into Thessalonica. I know I said it might encourage a reaction out of Thessalonica, or at least out of Tillis, but this is a good opportunity as any. Especially if we could just knock out Captain Servius. Right, are you gonna do it? Yes! Finally! Oh, you got something right. Good, right. Another family member bites the dust. Recruitment report, by the way. Here's a lot of things that got recruited. Right. Let's see what we can do then. So Apulinia does have a half-decent garrison, but Valerius Vioglu does have command talent, so we might be able to use him on this one. We do need to get some extra units into the army though. Let's just round ourselves out with a few more legionary cohorts, or at least earlies, just to round us out, and then yeah, it's pretty much an all-infantry army, I know, but that's going to be what we're going to need for Thessalonica, and just also to quickly knock out Captain Servius, because I think the Brutii are going to try and attack Salona, which I don't really want. Because if we lose Salona, I lose my foothold, and that is a pain in the arse. The only thing is, Salona is taking forever to grow, when I need it to grow in order to start recruiting and constructing better units, so yeah. We've got problems there. Brutii were never very good at developing their territories, I see. Oh well, we've got other things to deal with, haven't we? We're still waiting on things to be done at Messana. Let's see, it's 3 turns until we can move out of Messana now. So we do have things, we do have balls rolling, but we're not rolling fast enough in my opinion. And I do now have my garrison at Corduba being constructed. Not going to move out until the garrison is finished, because Corduba's public order is still somewhat precarious. The statue of Zeus does grant us a public order bonus, but it doesn't grant us, you know, isn't going to really assure us that riots will never ever happen again or anything. So let's just keep working on that barracks, and then we can start working on some other goody stuff. But I think that's where we should call it a turn. There isn't really a lot left to do apart from Massilla. Yeah, we've got to deal with the barbarians at Massilla. I probably forgot about them because I'm so fucking sick of dealing with these guys. Kill Captain Dumonorix now and just get rid of him. Come on. Is he going to flee? Yeah, he's going to flee. And look at that. Massilla's public order gets restored back into the yellow zone. Just got to get rid of these idiots, and then you're happy. But right, you know what? I think I am going to call this an episode. So we're going to kill Captain Dumonorix, get rid of him, and then I'm going to call it an episode. So yes, I didn't take my 50th province today like I promised. I'm sorry, but brick ants just get everywhere. They're like fucking something really annoying that gets everywhere. But we do have, at least we have had the siege of Campus Lazagus broken, and I'm now on a marching path towards Vicus Venede and other territories now. But let's fight this one out on the battle map and get ready to kill off some more Brutii. So let's do it. If a man does not strike first, he will be the first struck, by the way, says Athenagoras of Syracuse.
I've seen contents of latrine buckets with more courage than our foe.
Yeah, you're a captain, you don't get to make speeches, but yeah, that's actually quite funny. Yeah, a bucket of shit would have more courage than these idiots who we're going to fight, which is a group of peasants, right? Kill them. Just kill them. By the way, this is legionary cavalry. We've seen them in action before, probably. They're just literally general's bodyguard, but without the cool crests. But they're still very useful. Very chunky, very meaty, very, very strong. Much stronger than Roman cavalry, basically. Still not the best cavalry you could probably get in the world, but it's good for Rome. Cavalry is in the big bit of Rome as well. We're more all about the infantry in Rome. Cavalry and archers just aren't the big bit of Rome, really. Infantry focused civilization, it's simple as that. But I guess we'll be focusing on other things when we play as other factions, and the faction vote will be going up very, very soon. Just once I'm done with this series of Rome Total War, and then we will decide which faction we will lead next. Will it be a faction we've already encountered, or a faction we haven't encountered? Alright, let's start killing them. I think I heard one of them, by the way, just going, "Oh, cavalry, we're fucked. Why did we do this?" Right, just kill them all. I mean, look at that. It's just a nice little slaughtering party for my cavalry bear. Simple, simple, simple. Nice little bit of fun for my cavalry. Go on, kill them all. Thank you.
The gods be praised.
Kill them all. Come on.
The enemy's hearts are full of fear, and now they flee.
Kill them all. Not many of them left to go. Go on, go on, go on. Go on, show a bit more effort. Come on, cavalry. Come on, show a little bit more effort. Show a bit more. There we go. I'm seeing a little bit more enthusiasm. Keep sweeping them up. There we go. It's like watching the Street Sweeper of Doom or something. Come on, just 2 left to go. 2 to go. Go on, get rid of him. Thank you. That's the captain knocked out very nice and cleanly. And now just get rid of the last guy. Come on, it's just one last little minor peasant. Who's going to go in for that nice... There we go, he died.
This is a heroic victory, worthy of Roman arms.
Good victory, guys. Now get back to the city and don't bother me again. Right, and we did lose 1 man in that battle, unfortunately. That's a pain in the ass. But generally, management of a many is the same as management of a few. It's just a matter of how organised you are. Yeah, I wouldn't say I've been the best organised person in the world in this campaign, but oh well, it's a learning stone for me. Learning curve, more like, though. But, yeah, first ever campaign, and you know what? I won, so I didn't make a complete balls up of it. But there we go, right, we've got Basilla back safe and sound again, retrain that cavalry, and I'll throw you a Latifunda as well, which is like a really big farm, and fuck it, great farm. Right, that's all the money I'm going to spend, and that's all I'm going to do for this turn, so this is actually where I'm going to call it an episode now. So, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Rome Total War, and I will see you all on the next one. For next time, we're probably going to try and get a siege done. It's either going to be Syracuse, or one of these Brutii settlements, or even Carthage, in fact. But either way, that 50th province is so close, I can taste it. I just don't know which one it is yet. But it's going to taste nice, because it's going to taste of sweet, sweet victory. But either way, I hope you have a nice day or a nice night, and I'll see you all on the next episode. See you later.